In the beginning, Yellowstone emerged as a powerhouse on television, captivating millions with its gritty tale of family and power. Spearheaded by Kevin Costner, who played the indomitable John Dutton, the series seemed unstoppable.
I loved making that thing, and when it came to me, it wasn't on the radar of anyone. I recognized what I thought was great writing.
The charismatic persona of Hollywood Kevin Costner is hitting the hardest time of his life as he is suddenly quitting his popular show amid legal issues and conflicts with production teams.
I just realized that I'm not going to be able to continue season 5B or into the future.
Kevin Costner is saying goodbye to Dutton Ranch.
His dream project, the Hollywood movie Horizon, is keeping him behind in financial crises. Facing all these legal and financial crises, the Yellowstone famed celebrity is recently being divorced from his wife Christine after 18 years of marriage. Combined, all these factors indicate Kevin Costner is passing through the toughest period of his life. But what really is happening to Kevin Costner? Before jumping to the present-day situation, you need to hear the story in the background. Let's start from the beginning. Kevin Costner was born on January 18, 1955, in Linwood, California. As a child, he wasn't really the bookworm type. Instead, Kevin spent a lot of his time being creative, playing the piano, and getting involved in poetry. This early interest in the arts showed his creative side, but he wasn't just about music and poetry. Kevin also enjoyed playing football and using his imagination to explore different ideas. Because of his father's job, the family moved around a lot when Kevin was growing up. This meant that he didn't have many lasting friendships, but it also helped him develop confidence. He managed to make it through high school, graduating while also playing football. Although sports were important to him, acting eventually became his true passion. It was in high school that Kevin started to develop his acting skills, and he realized it was something he wanted to pursue seriously. In 1978, Kevin's life took a major turn. He met the famous actor Richard Burton, and their conversation changed his path. Burton encouraged Kevin to pursue acting, which inspired him to seriously consider this career. Following that meeting, Kevin began to focus on acting, but like many actors,
Your first role was what?
My first role as a SAG was it was in Night Shift. Michael Keaton. I was an extra.
Night Shift, yes.
Yeah.
he had to work odd jobs to support himself. He worked in boat fishing and even did home tours, all while trying to break into acting. Kevin's first acting role was in the 1981 film Sizzle Beach, USA. It wasn't a major role, but it opened up opportunities for him. Soon he started landing minor roles in films, such as Night Shift and Testament, which helped him gain experience. His big break came in 1985 when he starred in the Western Silverado. This was the role that really launched his career, and it led to more significant roles. In the same year, he was cast in The Untouchables, a film that earned him even more recognition. His charming persona and dedication to his roles were praised, and Kevin became a rising star in Hollywood. After The Untouchables, Kevin continued to shine in movies like Bull Durham and Field of Dreams. These films cemented his place as a box office star and made him a household name. By 1990, Kevin decided to expand his career by starting his own production company called TIG Productions. This move proved successful, as it led to one of his most iconic works, Dances with Wolves, which he not only starred in but also directed. The movie was a massive hit, winning several Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. It solidified Kevin Costner's reputation as one of Hollywood's most talented stars. From the 1990s to the early 2000s, Kevin continued to showcase his skills in both acting and directing. Films like 13 Days were commercially successful, while others like Open Range received more mixed critical reactions. During this time, Kevin also expanded into television, taking on roles in various TV dramas, further proving his versatility. Alongside his acting career, Kevin Costner also explored music. In 2007, he went on a world tour, performing with his band. Then, in 2008, he released his first album titled The Untold Truths. This album featured several singles, including tracks that reflected Kevin's musical abilities.
Connection to Steve Jobs. Costner was an early investor in Pixar Animation Studios. He was once offered a significant number of shares in exchange for lending his voice.
His band, called Kevin Costner and Modern West, continued to tour, with another world tour following soon after. Things took an unexpected turn during a performance at the Big Valley Jamboree in Alberta. Just before Kevin and his band were about to perform, a massive thunderstorm hit, causing the stage to collapse. Tragically, one person lost their life in the incident, but Kevin himself was unharmed. In the aftermath, he stepped up to help raise funds for the victims. A fundraising dinner organized by Kevin raised $41,000, and a guitar signed by him was sold for $10,000. This incident didn't slow Kevin down. In fact, it seemed to fuel him even more. He released his second album, Turn It Out, and continued performing around the world. In 2012, Kevin performed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where he once again sold an autographed guitar for charity. He also took this opportunity to showcase new songs that he had written. Some of these songs were inspired by his character in the popular TV series Yellowstone, where Kevin plays John Dutton, the head of a powerful family in Montana. The songs that he wrote from the perspective of his character were featured in the show's latest season, adding another layer to the depth of his role. Throughout his career, Kevin Costner's love for baseball has been a constant theme, especially with films like Field of Dreams. His connection to the sport is well known, and it's clear that baseball plays a significant role in his life. Whether through his acting, music, or personal life, Kevin has always remained true to the things he loves, showing his fans a side of him that goes beyond the big screen. Kevin Costner's entrepreneurial journey took a major step forward in 1995, when he bought a company that made machines designed to separate oil from water. At the time, the technology wasn't in high demand. However, everything changed in 2010 when the Deepwater Horizon oil spill disaster occurred in the Gulf of Mexico.
That massive oil slick now covering some 600 square miles of the Gulf of Mexico, and it could start reaching the United States coast within hours.
BP, the company responsible for the spill, was looking for ways to clean up the mess, and that's when they turned to Costner's company. They tested 6 of his machines and were satisfied with their performance. As a result, BP leased 32 of Costner's machines to help clean up the ocean. But not everything was smooth sailing for Costner's business. In the years following the spill, former investors in his oil separation company filed lawsuits against him, claiming they weren't properly compensated for their investments. The lawsuits raised concerns about the company's financial dealings, but Costner continued to defend the effectiveness and importance of his machines. He faced accusations of not sharing profits as promised, but despite the legal battles, his machines played a key role in the environmental cleanup effort, which helped boost his reputation as a businessman. In 2004, Costner revealed a new project he was working on called Tatanka, a massive art installation. Located in the Black Hills of South Dakota, this project involved creating a series of 16 life-sized bronze sculptures of bison. The sculptures are part of the Tatanka, Story of the Bison, which Costner designed as a tribute to the indigenous people and the bison that once roamed the plains. The bison sculptures range in size, with some weighing over 3,000 pounds, and they sit in a 1.2-acre site. This outdoor museum brings history to life and shares the important role of bison in Native American culture. The project was a reflection of Costner's passion for history and his desire to create something that would last for generations. Costner's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop with art. In the 1990s, he also ventured into the casino business with the opening of the Midnight Star Casino in Deadwood, South Dakota. Costner first entered the business in partnership with 2 other investors, but eventually the partnership dissolved, and Costner took full control of the casino. The casino, which had a Wild West theme, was a popular destination for visitors. It also served as a reflection of Costner's ability to combine his love for history with business. Despite its popularity, the casino faced financial struggles and eventually closed in 2014. But it was still an important part of his business career.
Deadwood's mayor sent letters to casino operators requesting for them to close their doors during the COVID-19 pandemic.
In 2020, Costner made his entry into the tech world, partnering with Woody Sears to create an audio travel app. This app allows travelers to listen to immersive stories about the places they visit, offering a unique and informative way to experience a destination. The app also features podcasts where Costner shares his own experiences and insights from his travels. This move into technology showed Costner's adaptability and interest in expanding his entrepreneurial horizons, especially as technology became more important in daily life. Costner has always had a passion for history, and this is evident in his involvement with the National Museum of World War I in Kansas City, Missouri. He serves on the museum's honorary board and has contributed to preserving the memory of the war. Through his role, Costner has also worked to raise awareness and support for the museum. He's even aired several podcasts that explore World War I history, bringing the past to life for modern audiences. This involvement highlights his dedication to preserving history and educating others about it. When it comes to motorsports, Kevin Costner has also shown his support. He has been a longtime fan of NASCAR and has encouraged the organization to create documentaries about the sport. His interest in motorsports goes beyond just watching races. He has been involved in efforts to promote the history and impact of the sport. Costner's support for NASCAR and motorsports in general shows his diverse range of interests and his commitment to bringing attention to various aspects of American culture. Throughout his career, Kevin Costner has earned recognition for his many accomplishments. He was even mentioned in the Book of Titans, a collection of influential people who have made an impact in various fields. Costner's achievements span across acting, directing, producing, business, and music, making him a well-rounded figure in the entertainment industry. His name has become synonymous with success, and his ability to transition between different fields is a testament to his drive and determination. Aside from his professional achievements, Kevin Costner's personal wealth has also garnered attention. As a millionaire, Costner has acquired several lavish properties over the years. One of his most famous properties is his beachside mansion, located in Southern California.
This 160-acre estate in Aspen is the home of Academy Award winner Kevin Costner and his wife Christine, who got married here in 2004.
This sprawling estate sits right on the beach, offering breathtaking ocean views and luxurious living spaces. It is the perfect place for relaxation and privacy, providing Costner with a peaceful retreat from the public eye. In addition to his beachside mansion, Costner also owns a large estate in Aspen, Colorado. Known for its stunning mountain views, this property is a reflection of Costner's love for nature and his desire for privacy. The estate is equipped with all the amenities one would expect from a luxury property, including a private pool, hot tub, and expansive outdoor areas. It's the perfect place for Costner to unwind and enjoy the beauty of the Rocky Mountains. Costner's real estate portfolio doesn't end there. He also owns multiple properties across the United States, including vacation homes, ranches, and other estates. His investment in real estate has been a key factor in growing his wealth over the years. According to estimates by property expert, Costner's total real estate holdings are worth tens of millions of dollars. These properties, along with his successful acting career, have helped him maintain his wealth. While Costner has enjoyed significant financial success, recent events have affected his net worth. In 2020, he went through a divorce with his wife Christine Baumgartner, which led to a significant reduction in his wealth. The divorce settlement and the costs associated with the legal proceedings affected his financial situation. Nevertheless, Kevin Costner's net worth is still impressive, with estimates placing it at around $250 million, although his fortune is expected to continue fluctuating due to his various investments and personal life changes. Despite the challenges, Kevin Costner remains one of Hollywood's most successful and respected figures. His legacy spans across acting, directing, producing, and business ventures. From his early days as a rising star in Hollywood to his more recent achievements in technology and history, Costner's career continues to evolve. His vast real estate holdings and ongoing projects ensure that he remains a prominent figure in both entertainment and business, and his influence will likely be felt for years to come. In 2018, Kevin Costner made the shocking decision to leave Yellowstone after its 5th season.
According to a report by Entertainment Tonight, Kevin Costner will not be returning to Yellowstone after the show's 5th season.
The hit Western drama series, directed by Taylor Sheridan and John Linson, had already captivated audiences across the world with its gripping storyline and powerful performances. With its incredible success, Yellowstone quickly became a fan favorite, building a massive following. The show, set in the vast landscapes of Montana, offered a dramatic portrayal of the conflicts between wealthy ranchers, Native Americans, and local communities. Fans were left stunned when the 5th season marked the end of Costner's time on the show. This departure led to rumors and questions. Why did he leave? And what's next for Yellowstone? Since its premiere, Yellowstone has been a massive success. The 1st and 2nd seasons were critically acclaimed, drawing viewers into the world of the Dutton family and their struggle to protect their vast ranching empire. The drama's appeal lay in its complex characters and the tension between the characters' personal ambitions and their dedication to preserving the ranching legacy. Sheridan, the writer behind the story, poured much of his own experiences into the show. Having grown up in rural America, Sheridan was able to draw from his life to bring authenticity to the series. In an interview with Deadline in 2018, he shared how he carefully worked white ranchers into the script. He wanted to reflect the hardships that Native Americans faced a century ago, when wealthy landowners purchased vast expanses of land, sometimes pushing out the locals. Sheridan said he was deeply influenced by his experiences, particularly the contrast between the wealth of the landowners and the struggles of those who couldn't afford to buy land. The show's popularity only grew, leading to the creation of prequels. In 2021 and 2022, 1883, a prequel set in the late 19th century debuted to widespread acclaim. This prequel explored the early days of the Dutton family's rise to power, with a focus on their journey westward. But the expansion of the Yellowstone universe didn't stop there. The following year, 1923, another prequel followed the Dutton family through the early 20th century. With such success, fans eagerly awaited what would come next. Yellowstone had turned into a franchise, with more prequels being teased. One of these was rumored to be 1943, which would follow the Duttons in yet another transformative period in American history. Fans are still anxiously waiting to learn when the next chapter of the Dutton saga will hit their screens.
I think the year is really picking up the pieces and figuring out a way to lose such a polarizing figure in John Dutton.
That the 26th governor of Montana has died.
And everybody really has their moment.
In Yellowstone, the Duttons' chief property is the Chief Joseph Ranch in Montana, a real-life location. This ranch plays a significant role in the show, serving as the backdrop for many of the Dutton family's intense moments. Fans of the show can even visit the ranch in real life, experiencing a piece of the Yellowstone world firsthand. But the characters themselves are fictional, though inspired by real events. Sheridan has made it clear that while the show is inspired by actual events, the storylines and characters are entirely fictional. This combination of real history and fictional storytelling has been one of the key elements that made Yellowstone so captivating. The announcement of Costner's departure from Yellowstone in 2023 left fans in shock. There were whispers that the departure stemmed from a conflict between Costner and Sheridan, with some speculating that Costner's personal issues with the show's creator led to the exit. But Costner quickly denied these rumors, offering a different explanation for his departure. According to Costner, the decision was not sudden, but rather a result of constant delays and scheduling conflicts that made it impossible for him to continue with the show. He explained that he was deeply committed to his own project, Horizon, an American saga, and that the timing of Yellowstone's production clashed with the demands of his new venture. Costner's passion for Horizon had grown significantly, and he wanted to devote more time and energy to this project. However, the challenges of managing both Horizon and Yellowstone at the same time proved too much. The production delays, especially those caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, further complicated the schedule. These delays created constant mismatches between his commitments to both projects, and ultimately, Costner found it difficult to keep up with the demands of Yellowstone. While Yellowstone had been a major part of his career, his growing commitment to Horizon,
The Hollywood Reporter, Sheridan opening up about Kevin Costner's Yellowstone departure, revealing that the actor's leaving the show to pursue a multi-movie Western saga,
meant that he had to make the difficult decision to step away. Sheridan had already made plans for the future of Yellowstone. The 5th season was split into 2 parts, with each part consisting of 8 episodes. This extended format gave fans even more of the Dutton family's story, but it also added to the pressure on Costner to balance his commitments. Costner, having invested both time and money into Horizon, simply couldn't keep pace with the demanding schedule of both projects. It was clear that the clash in shooting schedules had become an insurmountable obstacle for Costner, leading to his decision to leave Yellowstone. He stressed that his departure wasn't due to any personal conflict with Sheridan, but rather due to the challenges of managing multiple high-profile projects at the same time. Costner's departure from Yellowstone left fans with a lot of unanswered questions. Would the show continue without him? How would the story evolve in the absence of his iconic character, John Dutton? And what would this mean for the future of the Dutton family saga?
I just realized that I'm not going to be able to continue into the future. I loved it, and I know you loved it.
Fans couldn't help but wonder if the Yellowstone universe would be able to survive without the central figure of John Dutton, or if it would fall apart without Costner's powerful presence. As Sheridan moves forward with the next chapters of Yellowstone, there's a sense of uncertainty in the air. The universe of Yellowstone may be expanding, but with Costner gone, will the show be able to maintain the same level of success? And how will Sheridan adapt to the absence of one of the show's biggest stars? Fans eagerly await answers to these questions, knowing that the future of Yellowstone may look very different moving forward. In the meantime, Costner's Horizon, an American saga, is poised to become his new focus.
We're going to start with Kevin Costner today in Pop Start. The Yellowstone actor certainly channeling John Dutton for his next movie, a 2-part Western called Horizon, an American saga. The first teaser not revealing too much.
This historical epic, which explores the American frontier, has already captured the attention of audiences. With his departure from Yellowstone, Costner is now fully dedicated to his new venture, and fans are eager to see what he can do with this new project. However, the shadow of Yellowstone will continue to loom large, and many will continue to watch and wonder what might have been had Costner stayed with the show. Only time will tell how Yellowstone will evolve in the years to come, and whether its fans will continue to embrace the Duttons in all their forms. Through it all, the legacy of Yellowstone continues to grow. Its mix of real history, fictional drama, and rich storytelling has made it one of the most talked-about shows of recent years. And while Costner's exit marks a new chapter for the series, the question remains, what's next for the Duttons, and how will they survive without their patriarch? Fans can only wait and hope that the legacy of Yellowstone will continue to captivate audiences, even without the presence of one of its most iconic stars. There are rumors swirling about a new Hollywood star, Matthew McConaughey, possibly joining the cast. But is he stepping into Kevin Costner's shoes as John Dutton?
Matt McConaughey is set to join next season.
All right.
Fans were shocked when the news broke that Costner was leaving, especially considering his iconic role as John Dutton, the head of the Dutton family. It left many people wondering, what went wrong? Some fans started speculating that there were issues behind the scenes, while others questioned how the show would survive without its star. There were even rumors suggesting that Hollywood actor Matthew McConaughey might step into the role of John Dutton. But when the show creators were asked about Costner's departure, they made it clear they were still in discussions with him. There was a possibility that Costner might return to reprise his role as John Dutton. So, what does that mean for McConaughey? The creators also made it clear that McConaughey wouldn't be playing John Dutton. Instead, he's set to play another character who will gradually capture the audience's attention. Could this new character help carry the story forward? Or will it be hard to imagine Yellowstone without Costner's powerful presence? Despite leaving the show, Costner has remained connected with the Yellowstone cast. Many of his former co-stars have spoken out in support of his decision to quit, showing their respect for the work he did on the show. But fans, of course, have mixed feelings about the situation. Some are still hoping for a return, while others are simply curious about what will happen to the Yellowstone saga without its star. So let's take a look at what fans are thinking. After Costner's exit, a lot of people are asking, what happens next for Yellowstone? Will the Dutton family story continue to rise in popularity? Or is the show going to face challenges without its main character? There's also the question of whether McConaughey can bring the same kind of energy and charm that Costner brought to the role of John Dutton. Will he live up to the massive expectations? One thing is for sure, Costner's departure has made a huge impact, but his legacy on Yellowstone can't be denied. His charming persona and strong presence on screen helped make the show a hit, and his fans are still following his journey. So, what's next for the actor? Costner has big plans for his future, and it seems that he's not slowing down anytime soon. In fact, during a recent divorce hearing, Costner hinted at some financial issues that might have played a role in his decision to leave Yellowstone. He mentioned that he wasn't receiving a salary from the Yellowstone team or Paramount Network, which could have led to a disagreement over payments. This likely added to the production delays that were already, causing tension on set. As we all know, delays in production can be incredibly frustrating, especially for an actor who is already juggling multiple projects. But even though Costner is leaving Yellowstone, it's clear that his passion for his work hasn't faded. He's been focused on a major new project, Horizon, an American saga, a film he's calling a dream project.
They sat down to talk about his newest project. It's a multi-part Western saga that's been a passion, he says, and a passion project that has been decades in the making.
The movie is a massive undertaking, with a budget of a whopping $100 million. What's even more impressive is that Costner himself has personally funded $38 million of the project. He has said that this film isn't just another project for him, it's something deeply personal. And it's not just a solo effort. Costner's two sons are involved in the film as well. Costner's children have taken a big step into the world of filmmaking, following in their father's footsteps. His two sons, Caden and Hayes, are working alongside him on the sets of Horizon, an American saga. It's clear that Costner is proud to have his children by his side, continuing the family legacy. In fact, Costner has spoken fondly of working with Hayes, his youngest son, on the film. The father-son relationship on set has added an extra layer of depth to the project, and it's clear that Costner is passing down his incredible knowledge of filmmaking to the next generation. Now let's take a moment to appreciate Kevin Costner's incredible acting career. From Dances with Wolves to Yellowstone, he's proven time and time again that he is one of the most versatile actors in Hollywood. His ability to take on complex, multidimensional characters has revolutionized the way we view acting. Whether he's playing a cowboy in Yellowstone or a soldier in Dances with Wolves, Costner always brings a level of authenticity and depth to his roles that few can match. Costner's career spans decades, and he's shown that he's capable of taking on any challenge that comes his way. His ability to play characters who are tough, vulnerable, and real has earned him critical acclaim and a devoted fan base. And even though he's stepping away from Yellowstone, his journey as an actor is far from over. His new projects, including Horizon, are proof that he's not slowing down anytime soon. With Yellowstone's future uncertain without Costner, one thing is clear: the show has been a turning point in Costner's career. He's made a lasting impact on the series, and his departure leaves a gap that will be hard to fill. But Costner's loyal fans are standing by him, and they're excited to see what he does next. Will he continue to shine in Hollywood? And what will happen to Yellowstone as it moves forward without him? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates.